The Atlantis brain theory isn't just a poetic metaphor. It's a neuro-mythological framework that merges ancient wisdom with modern neuroscience. While I don't claim proof in the conventional academic sense, what I offer is converging evidence from multiple disciplines that points to one undeniable conclusion. The story of Atlantis is not just a legend of a sunken city. It's a code for the human brain, its dormant capacities, and your hidden architecture of consciousness. Here's why. Plato described Atlantis as a concentric, multi-layered island with rings of water and land, a design that mirrors the human brain's architecture, from the outer neocortex to the deeper emotional limbic system, down to the primal reptilian core. The temple at the center of Atlantis was dedicated to Poseidon, a god of emotion and the unconscious, the exact role played by the limbic system at the center of the brain. This parallel isn't coincidence, it's code. Atlantis fell due to pride and corruption. But what does that mean psychologically? In Jungian terms, it's the ego separating from the self. Humanity's fall from inner alignment, Atlantis, into outer materialism, modernity, mirrors the neuropsychological split between the conscious and subconscious mind. The flood is symbolic of the emotional unconscious overwhelming the rational mind. Exactly what happens when trauma hijacks neural circuits. The Egyptians, Sumerians, and Greeks didn't view the brain as a lump of flesh. They encoded its functions into mythology. Thoth, Hermes, wasn't just a god. He represented memory, learning, and the mind's multidimensional structure. The third eye wasn't mystical fluff, it's the pineal gland, linked to intuition and sleep cycles. Atlantis was simply the name given to a perfected, integrated brain state, a golden age of neural harmony. It wasn't a place, it was a mode of consciousness. Today, neuroscience confirms we only consciously use a tiny portion of our brain at any moment, while the subconscious holds trillions of bits of information. We have neuroplasticity, theta brainwave states, and gamma bursts during epiphanies, all signals of a brain capable of incredible transformation. What ancient civilizations called ascension or activating Atlantis is now called rewiring neural pathways or limbic system reintegration. Different language, same concept. When you meditate deeply or enter hypnagogic states during sleep, the brain activates the same neural circuits that ancient initiates claimed were used in Atlantis to access higher wisdom. Theta states allow for rapid reprogramming. Gamma states link intuition with perception. In these states, users report feelings of timelessness, downloads of insight, and even symbols identical to Atlantean glyphs reported across ancient texts. Subjective, yes, but overwhelmingly consistent. Whether it's the Tree of Life in Kabbalah, the Kundalini serpent in Vedic wisdom, or the Egyptian Djed pillar, all of these are maps of inner awakening, memory, and energetic alignment. Atlantis is not missing, it's misunderstood. Every great ancient system pointed not outward to lost continents, but inward, to the divine structure of the awakened brain. Atlantis is your mind before fear rewired it. It's not just a theory, it's a usable framework. It teaches people how to decode their trauma, rewire their subconscious, and return to sovereign control of their inner reality. It blends mythology, Carl Jung's shadow integration, Bob Proctor's subconscious reprogramming, and Thoth's emerald tablet principles. You don't have to believe in Atlantis to use the Atlantis brain theory, but when you do, the metaphors give you the map back to your original design. Lastly, the fact that modern science still resists metaphor and myth as legitimate ways of explaining reality is precisely why we've forgotten Atlantis in the first place. The myth was always the map, and now Neuroscience, symbolism, and spiritual awakening are converging. You're not just recovering lost history, you're recovering yourself. Comment Awaken Atlantis if you feel the code activating. Follow me for more truths they buried beneath your own mind.